It's official. Jordan Love is now the highest paid player in NFL history. The news just came out a couple of minutes ago. The Green Bay Packers have agreed to a 4-year extension worth $220 million, making Jordan Love the highest paid quarterback in NFL history, despite only starting one season. Deal was negotiated by David Mulugeta and Andrew Kessler of Athletes First. So we all expected this to happen. It was a matter of when the Packers were gonna extend Jordan Love. We saw the Tua extension earlier today, and that kind of made me think that this extension wouldn't happen tonight because it's the same agency that represents Tagovailoa and Jordan Love, and maybe they're gonna let Tua have his day. But that was short-lived for Tagovailoa. Now Jordan Love, getting paid more than Tua, just over $53 million annually, and Jordan Love is now at $55 million annually, which is the same amount as Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence. But obviously this is the newest of those two deals, so now Jordan Love is technically considered the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. And they got this deal done before Dak Prescott, and I think this definitely helps out this situation. I almost thought that the Packers would have to give Jordan Love, say, somewhere around $57.5 million annually. So getting him inked up for 4 seasons, I think, is awesome. I think a 3-year deal would have been more so on the player side, whereas a 4 to 5-year deal really helps the Packers, in my opinion, because the salary cap only goes up. Every single year it goes up. So in 2 to 3 years, it's not unlikely that some of the top quarterbacks will be making $70 million annually, and it will make Jordan Love's deal look that much better. An example of this is Patrick Mahomes is making $45 million annually, and at the time, that 10-year deal looked crazy, but it really does actually help out the Kansas City Chiefs due to, again, the salary cap going up, the amount players are being paid, and now Jordan Love is making $10 million more per year than Patrick Mahomes, which still sounds crazy to say. Like, if you told me 1 year ago, in July of 2024, Jordan Love will be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, I don't know if I would believe you. I would say that's actually a crazy guess to make, because we didn't know anything about Jordan Love at that point, at least as a starting quarterback. This was his first year as a starting quarterback, and yes, he's been in the building for a while, and the Packers definitely know what they had with him, but at the end of the day, you never really knew until he actually stepped on the field as a starting quarterback, and it didn't start too great, but he really finished out that season really well last year. When all hopes were seemingly lost and the Packers, not a playoff team, they completely turned it around, and it was on the back of Jordan Love. I mean, this guy played lights out at the end of 2023, and this is such a young and fun roster, guys. Like Matt LaFleur, the new defensive coordinator in Jeff Hafley, all of these young wide receivers. I mean, the future is bright in Green Bay, and it was going to be behind Jordan Love. No matter what, this extension had to happen, and there's a lot of commotion this week on when it's going to happen because training camp started, right? So training camp started on Monday. Today was the 4th practice of training camp, one day before the pads come on. The pads come on tomorrow, Saturday's training camp, practice number 5, and I was saying this all week. I highly doubt the Packers want to practice at all without Jordan Love when the pads come on. It makes sense through these first 4 days. Okay, there's no pads on, kind of a ramp-up period. It's not that big of a deal, but you still don't want to have Jordan Love miss any practice. He was still present, which is awesome to see. But now that deal's done, he'll be ready to suit up tomorrow when the pads come on with the offense that's been heavily struggling with Sean Clifford at the helm, really just showcasing, hey, we need to get this guy signed. We need to get this guy on the practice field to start, continue to build consistency and rapport with all of these young wide receivers. So I'm really glad this is finally done. I'm completely okay with 4 years, $55 million per year. I know there's going to be some Packers fans that are sitting here going, oh, they overpaid for Jordan Love. Here's the deal, guys. You need a quarterback in the NFL, and when you have the chance at a top quarterback, and you have the chance to pay a top quarterback to tie him to your football team for the next 4 years, you do that. You need a good quarterback in today's NFL to be a Super Bowl winning team. Plain and simple. And Jordan Love is the Green Bay Packers' best option at that. You sign your quarterback, you get him inked up for the future, and then you worry about the rest. And the rest right now is looking very bright because it's such a young roster. So they have a lot of players on rookie contracts that are very affordable, especially in the wide receiver room, the tight end room. They had money to spend on free agents such as Josh Jacobs and Xavier McKinney. They had money to extend other superstars on the team, such as Kenny Clark that they did last week. So the Packers, are getting out of that slump of salary cap that they were in through the COVID year and Aaron Rodgers' contract and David Bakhtiari's contract and all the void years and pushing money out. They even front-loaded Kenny Clark's contract, which was something that we haven't seen in years because it's been all about pushing money to the back. Now, we don't know the exact guarantees or anything of that sort right now with the Jordan Love contract or what each year is going to look like. This is just the base. The 4 years, $220 million, $55 million per year. Of course, when we get more info on that contract, we'll break it down here on this channel. But just looking at it right now, guys, $55 million per year, 4 years. I'm completely happy with that deal. Just got slightly above Tua. Ties, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence as the top paid quarterback, but he's now the newest deal. And Dak likely will get above that from the Dallas Cowboys. So then this deal will look even better because Jordan Love has an extremely bright future in the NFL. He's only 26 years old, and I'm glad it's continuing in the green and gold. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Again, I know there's going to be some fans that are disappointed with this, but I understand it from looking at a monetary standpoint. You're going, wow, that's a lot of money to tie to one player. But hey, it's the most important position in the NFL on a team is quarterback, and Jordan Love was a hell of a quarterback last season. I think he's going to continue on that, and he is the Packers' best chance at bringing greatness back to Titletown. Like I said, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys coming by to this video. Quickly wanted to break the news, give my instant reactions on this extension. I figured it was going to happen soon. Friday night, why not? That's awesome. I'm happy for it. Let me know what you think. But I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Pack Go.